fourth-ranked team, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. The Rebels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the ground, it's Thomas. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Orji. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Broncos offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The shotgun handoff here. And the Broncos churn out another first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a keeper all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this, as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play.
The Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
A running play called on 4th down. Finding space at the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Boise State.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Moore.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Orgy. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Finding some room at the 25. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Boise St offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial third down play after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. At the 10 now. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
UNLV 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Receiver makes the grab. And goes out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Caught over the middle. It's Wagner. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Broncos looking to cash in this red zone trip. And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
It's another deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Pulls it in. It's Sherrod. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The Broncos line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And the single back takes the handoff, fighting off the defender. And we're able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Broncos pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking for a gap. And Sherrod. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Finds his target. Touchdown, Broncos. This offense cannot be stopped. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Rebels offense back out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw. It's Gorgie. He's running out of time here. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game of offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. No, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game of offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Incomplete for a third straight play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's a fake. The up man has it. The gamble doesn't pay off. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air. It's Orgy. Pressure is coming. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
2nd down, looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Moore. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Nice grab. It's Moore.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the